Welcome back to Straight Facts by Dinar Investor. Good morning, all you amazing people. So, historically, back on March 24th of 1991, Kuwait had reinstated their currency. George Bush Sr. was the author of that plan, and he put that plan into effect for Kuwait to reinstate their currency for repayment from the Kuwait War. Then if we fast forward, George Bush Jr. becomes the author of Iraq's plan for Iraq to reinstate their currency. Then this year, on March 20th of 2019, Iraq put out an amazing article, again, earlier this year of March 20th, where they said that they had plans to reinstate the value of Iraq's currency during the current parliamentary term earlier this year. You guys see any interesting patterns there? Look at the dates. Kind of interesting, huh? And you do know, I've proven it to you factually, that you are waiting on the 2020 budget approval. Okay, they have to approve the 2020 budget before the rate's going to change. And Iraq will not finish approving the 2020 budget till either probably February or early March, ironically. And look at the two amazing articles I'm sharing with you now. Pay close attention to the dates. I know nothing, and I'm not trying to tell you Iraq's going to revalue their currency during the second half of March. I'm just showing you amazing historical information. You guys have a great and wonderful day.
Parliamentary move to raise the price of the dinar and maintain the stability of inflation. Wednesday, March 20, 2019, 1567. Baghdad. Omar Abdul Latif. The Parliamentary Finance Committee is moving in the current legislative session to develop mechanisms to change the monetary policies in the country, in coordination with the Central Bank of Iraq, aimed at raising the dinar exchange rate and maintaining the stability of inflation. The committee will move during the current legislative term towards changing the fiscal and monetary policy in the country in general, said member of the committee Abdul Hadi al-Sadawi, coming. He added that the committee is keen to enact the law of financial administration as it gives a complete roadmap of the financial policy in the country in terms of management of money and cash in the state, pointing out that the change will raise the exchange rate of the Iraqi dinar against foreign currencies while maintaining the stability of inflation in the country. The Commission is determined to make these changes during the next phase and not to follow the traditional methods are not appropriate at the moment. After the war, no electricity, but Kuwait reopens its banks by Donatella Lorch, special to the New York Times, March 25, 1991. After the war, the New York Times archives it still has no water and little electricity or food, but Kuwait revived its banking system today, introducing a new currency. Banks reopened for the first time since Iraqi occupation forces shut them down in December. Thousands of people lined up to exchange their old Kuwaiti dinars for crisp new ones and to withdraw a limited amount of money. Without electricity, the bank's services were slow, limited to money exchange and withdrawal. There was no telex, no electronic money transfer and no telephones. The computers were unusable, so all transactions had to be entered by hand.